Now, Ruth is joining us virtually, and Ruth, you self-published your book in 2016 because no publishing company would discuss the erasure of women, correct?
You know, it was about, I saw what was happening, a blackout in mainstream media with the publishers, and writers, speakers, professors, politically on the left, which I am, and who still are, being deplatformed for questioning, just believing, or speaking critically about gender identity as distinct from biological sex. And careers have been ruined. My wife and I have personally been censored, physically threatened, and bullied. And I also want to thank you, Dr. Phil, for this opportunity to have this topic discussed on your show. It is a rare thing for us. Thank you.
Well, I know it is, and I can't tell you how many people I've had say, don't do it, don't talk about this, but I'm going to talk about this. I'm going to talk about this kind of thing on this platform all season long. I want to talk about things that need to be talked about. And you said that you've been attacked and people tried to silence you. There was a tweet by J.K. Rowling. She said, people who menstruate, I'm sure there used to be a word for those people. Someone help me out. Woman, wimpant, woman, right. Opinion. Create a more equal post-COVID-19 world for people who menstruate. And there was a huge outcry to cancel her. And
yes.
Then she followed up 6/7/20. If sex isn't real, there's no same-sex attraction. If sex isn't real, the lived reality of women globally is erased. I know and love trans people, but erasing the concept of sex removes the ability of many to meaningfully discuss their lives. This isn't hate to speak the truth.
I agree with this discussion and what Rowling said. She was misunderstood. However, in this issue, only one identity seems to matter. I have to change how I talk about myself. I can't say woman. I can't or refer to specifically female body functions like menstruation, pregnancy, menopause without being called transphobic. You've already discussed how the language of birthing has been enforced and changed to birthing person, chest feeder. Lesbians are being pressured to accept males who identify as women as lesbians, or they're called bigots. So if natal sex is erased, then so is sexual orientation. By changing sex to gender identity, you've lost sight of discrimination based on sex because sex itself is erased. And this erases the long history of sex-based oppression of women and girls because of our sex, specifically.
We're not asking you to change the language that you use for yourself. You're a woman, you're a female, but when you speak to a group of people, that's when we're asking for language to be included. I don't want you to never use woman or female, but you could say mothers and other birthing people. You could add language to the language that's already being used to allow others to feel included. Right. Without diminishing your identity. We don't want to erase the term women or mothers. We just want to create inclusion, space for ourselves to be included as well.
So what I want to say to you is that I hear you, what you're suggesting, but it still erases the fact that only female humans actually give birth.
There's a difference between
gender identity is separate from being bodily, functionally a female person.
But what happens to all the people who don't identify as female, though? Like myself, I am not female. What about the people who are born
without... You can't give birth without being female.
Without female reproductive organs.
You're a female person with a gender identity that is male.
I'm a non-binary person with a uterus, is what I am.
Yes,
I'm a non-binary person with a uterus.
I understand what you're saying.
No, you don't. You don't understand. You don't understand at all. And you're saying that you're open to the conversation, but you're really not open because every time something comes up for you to open up to, you're blocking it. So you need to stop telling that lie about you being open, because you're not.
I just want to point out who is being silenced in this exchange. It's worth noting the woman who is standing up for women and girls on the basis of sex was not permitted just now to finish her point because she got verbally attacked by two people who just kept talking over her. That's not a coincidence.
You would be surprised to read out how Webster's defines females. You probably don't read the dictionary every day, so I'll read it to you when we come back. Closed captioning provided by